don't worry, babe. I can. Don't you worry about that. Okay, so I have no backup lines. We're gonna wing it. Okay, so this thing is 50-50 to Will-O-Wisp me or Thunderbolt me. We want to see Will-O-Wisp. Unlucky. Just don't para, so I can keep my Lumberry at least. Nice, okay. Would have liked to have been Shell Ball in this position then, but what are you going to do? Okay, that was a range, but we hit it. It's all good. Okay, this is the Dusclops. So, this is full PP stall. However, first we need to intimidate this down. So we're going to go Tauros, Ludi, Tauros, Ludi, Tauros, Slowbro, and get him to -3. Okay, the reason this is safe, so basically this thing has 2 attacking moves. It has Shadow Ball and it has Pursuit, right? And then it has Pain Split and Double Team. This thing's highest damaging move on Tauros is Pursuit. However, it's super likely to just Double Team every turn. We just need to get him to -3. This is -2. Okay, Shadow Ball, perfect. Okay, this could Pursuit. Nice, no Pursuit. This means it's double teaming. Final Intimidate, -3. Okay, Shadow Ball or Double Team? Nice, Shadow Ball. Okay. This is now, again, potentially Pursuit. We'd like to see no Pursuit. Nice. Okay, this is going perfectly, all things considered. Okay. So, this thing's highest damaging move now that we've got 3 Intimidates on it is Pursuit and not Shadow Ball. What that means is we can now do what we did before and PP stall the shit out of this. Okay. And as long as we never switch, we're always safe. Okay, and there's the Leper, Recycle, and Slack Off. Okay. We should have to go through one more Leper Berry before it runs out. It's got 20 PP on Pursuit, which is why. And then it'll only have Shadow Ball that it can use. Okay, Recycle. Okay, now it's Shadow Balling. Okay. So, what we're going to do is we're going to go to Tauros. And we're just going to stall it out of Shadow Balls by clicking Body Slam and return into it until it runs out. It'll Pain Split, use up all its Pain Split PP, which is 10, I think, right? And now we run out of Shadow Ball PP. Bam, bam, bam. It should be around about now, I think. There. Okay, this is now out of all PP and is struggling. So the idea is to go Slowbro, hit 2 Toxics, and then go to Tauros and have it die on Tauros. Hit the first Toxic. Nice. It's a +6 evasion, remember. Nice. Recycle. Slack Off. Okay. We have our Leper Berry, and we go to Tauros as this dies. Okay, hit struggle, that's fine. Just don't crit, lovely. Okay, this dies, and this brings in the Sableye. Now, unfortunately, we do this again. This thing has Pursuit and Brick Break. This thing doesn't have Shadow Ball. And Pursuit crit does not kill. Well, I mean, it can't crit, but 2 Pursuits don't kill. However, we're not going to Toxic it, because we don't want this to still be attacking when it runs out of... When I hit a Toxic and it's about to die. We want it to be fully PP stalled first, basically. So yeah, another PP stall. This is like what Slowbro is just so good at, and that Milo could never do. Like, Milo can PP stall these things, not with Recycle, granted. But it can sit in front of Sableye, and it can sit in front of Dusclops, but it's just risking crit every single turn. To the point where it's just not a reasonable plan to have. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, it's now brick breaking. So now we need to get through all of its brick break PP. Dude, this fucking piece of shit, man. Ah, it's the long, slow, drawn-out way that this E4 is dying is what's so sad about it. Is I have to go through all of this, despite the fact that I know I'm cooked. It's alright. Okay, it's only got Recover left. Okay. We now start trying to hit Toxics. There's one. It's Lum. Recycle. Okay, it's struggling. Whoa, that was a lot of damage. Oh, it's because it's not intimidated. Jesus. Nice. Okay. Okay. How fast is this Sableye? Slower than my Dusclops. Okay, so we go to Dusclops now. We take 1 struggle. How much does struggle do? Maybe I should have intimidated this down a bit. What does Dusclops bait? We've killed this. We've killed this. Dusclops bait Ludi, which was the idea. However, I actually don't think I want to take this damage on Dusclops now that I have to do a different line. Who do I want to take this? Who comes out of? It's Slowbro. It's Guardy. Okay, this is gonna be really, really shit. Okay, we're gonna let this die on Slowbro, actually. So Swellow is supposed to be killing the Gardevoir, right? And I had a whole line that planned out how Swellow was gonna do it. But it's not gonna work, because Swellow is dead. So we're gonna do something a bit different, and it's kind of gonna rely on basically winning at 50-50. Okay. This baits in Gardevoir, because it has Thunderbolt, which is super effective on my Slowbro. Thunderbolt's max roll is 256 HP. It also has Psychic, Future Sight, and Thunder Wave, right? So Thunderbolt's highest damaging move, then Future Sight, then Psychic. Basically, Future Sight has really weird AI, where it's basically what it says is if Future Sight isn't up, it gets a +5 AI score, just no matter what. So what that means is if it sees a kill with every single move, it will always choose Future Sight to take the kill. If it doesn't see any kills, it will always go for Future Sight, right? So this doesn't see a kill on my Slowbro, so it's always clicking Future Sight. 100% of the time, nothing that can be done about it. This is always Future Sight. Okay, yep. So this is now Psychic or Thunderwave. It's a 50-50. We want to see Thunderwave because we still have our Lumberry. Just click Thunderwave, bro. Just click Thunderwave. Yes! Okay. We're a bit further through the Elite Four. We're a bit further. Okay. This was some really shitty luck that we just got when I would have loved to have just not get crit on Sydney. What are you going to do? Okay. We can now kill with Shadow Sneak. Am I dead to Future Sight crit? I might be. I don't actually know. Let's hope I'm not. I don't know. So Future Sight calcs with Stab as if it's a special move, but with a normal type. It's a really weird type calc, and I can't remember exactly how much this is going to do, but it's going to do more than I think it will. I'm probably dead to crit. Okay, I wasn't. Okay. Thing is, I would have... If it had Psychicked on that turn it Thunderwaved, it would have been close. If either of them had crit, I'd be dead. This is Air Slash, right? Always. It could Hypnosis, but that's fine too. We're pre-slapped. Air Slash... Hypnosis would be better, in fact. This is why we're pre-slapped. Perfect. This thing only can do HP Ground, which does no fucking damage. It doesn't have Giga Drain, this one. So we're pre-slept still from the beginning of the Elite Four to dodge the Hypnosises, and we just kill with Head Smash. 11 down. It's now just the Ludicolo left. Oh, Swellow was supposed to kill the Ludicolo. What are we doing on the Ludicolo now, boys? I forgot about that. Gulp. How are we killing this Ludicolo? No, but like, seriously, how are we killing this Ludicolo? I'm always dead to Giga Drain. How does Tauros do? Tauros can take a Giga Drain into a Muddy Water. As long as neither crit. And then I can two-shot with, like, Return Double Edge. The thing is, it's quite likely to Grass Whistle. Yeah, Surf Drain, yeah. No, it's Muddy Water. It's Muddy Water in the calc. I'm pretty sure it's Muddy Water. That's what it says. Is it Emerald Kaizo 1.0 Muddy Water? Surf even. Yeah, it's Surf into 1.0. It's Muddy Water in 1.1. Yeah. Which is extra spooky. What else can I even do? If I go Ludi, it doesn't change anything other than I can get a Fake Out down. I think we go Tauros. Oh wait, we took a bit of damage on Tauros. What are we? How much? What percentage are we on? 92. I mean, Giga Drain Muddy Water is not a very good roll. It's not a very good range to kill. It does 97 max and 80 min. It's a decent range. What do we do then? What item are we on Tauros? We're Mega, unfortunately. I should have gone Lum, I guess. I mean, it's technically a misplay, but I mean, what are you gonna do? My Dusclops can take a Giga Drain crit. Just, you know, FYI, in case I need it to. I think we have to go Tauros. I don't really see another way. I mean, we could do Ludi for a bit and just Giga Drain and stuff. It's maybe just better to do it, to go to Ludi now and get value. No, but it could Grass Whistle on the Switch. Which is quite likely to Grass Whistle on Ludi, actually. And then it will still be Giga Drain on the Switch. Yeah, let's go Ludi first. This does about 25% to my Ludi. Okay. This thing's got no recovery. And because it doesn't see a kill, it's like 50-50 grass whistle on every single turn, which can also miss. So I think our EV is just a bit better if we just try and get a bunch of damage down with Ludi, whilst he's pretty safe from like crits and everything. Yeah, this is what I mean. The EV is just so much higher. Because now basically if we do get slept on this turn, we can just go Taurus and kill, right? Okay. Because this is Giga Drain, but well, like we said, I never did the Giga Drain crit, right? Giga Drain crit is 248. Yeah, I'm safe. Okay, Swellow was never coming to Glacier to begin with, so Glacier is completely unaffected by the lack of Swellow. There's a crit. Fuck, is it going to heal out of double edge range? Oh, it has. That's so cruel, man. Double edge is a range. It's not a good one. I'm not sure if I see anything else that I can do. I haven't got a ruler set up, but I mean that looks like a bit under a third. Like that looks like 65% maybe, 65% HP. Yeah, double edge is a range and not a good one. I guess Silk Scarf or something would have been the play. I don't know. It's hard to say. This is completely a random move. I mean, you could go Ludi, but I just don't see where you go from there, really. No, I'm never dead to recoil, actually. It's close. I did just check that, but yeah, never dead. Nah, there's no way out other than hit this terrible range, right? It's gonna end here. Tauros, you're gonna do the same thing to me that Swellow did, aren't you? So fucking close, man. So, this still hasn't affected my Glacier plan, right? And technically, it's stupid, but technically, it still hasn't affected my Steven plan either. The plan was to get to Steven with exactly these 4 mons still alive.